WOMEX to chair a conference at the World Music Expo in Budapest this year.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit more.
For those who don't know what WOMEX is, it's a huge trade fair. It's probably the kind of broad term of it, but specialising in world music, which I suppose is quite an unusual term because what's world music here in other countries is different, but it is especially in world folk and kind of roots, that genre of music around the world. And it's a place where you've got everybody from record labels to music industry experts to bands to artists, all the other things involved with music regarding CD manufacturers and so on. So right across the whole music spectrum are there to do business. Actually, where it's artists getting festivals on the festival circuit abroad or whatever. But another stretch of it is they do conferencing, part of it. Whereas all different subjects, it could be about publishing or whatever's relevant to the whole thing. So I've been invited this year to lead a chair conference looking at what our skill set lies as an organisation, which is using music to kind of build bridges, but also looking at partnerships. So I'll be joined by 3 colleagues from partner organisations from WOMAD Foundation, and also our partner in Sri Lanka, the music project, which is great to get us all together.
Yeah.
We've all happy to be all together. So before I was there, and it's a huge event with thousands of companies there from about 90 different countries around the world. Wow. So it's a great opportunity to kind of showcase. I know we're speaking about conflict in Northern Ireland, but we're not there to paint a bad picture of Northern Ireland. We're saying, look, like every other country, we have our issues, and it just so happens to be we're having great success in music being as a real driving force of actually getting things done and dealing with those issues. So it's great to highlight the power of the arts in Northern Ireland.
So you said that obviously your theme is music bridging communities in post-conflict areas. What experiences Beyond Skin happen at?
We're now in our 11th year, and we're actually established is to develop, deliver and pioneer creative processes, mostly for music, arts and dance, and then aim to address racism, sectarianism. So that's what we're set up to do. So our social goal at the end is to deal with those issues. And we've had great success of developing projects which do bring people together through creative means, where it's producing music together, learning to dance, embedded with all the global education stuff. So probably a good example recently, we've done a lot of stuff in Ardoin there with one of our Kurdish artists, and that's going really well. He's speaking about being a Muslim and Islam and so on, and they've been sharing the Irish culture. And then to take that step further, they joined up with a more Protestant group in Bushmills, which is north of Belfast, and that was the first time that had ever happened. These two communities brought together through Kurdish arts. We had a Jamaican dance artist there as well. So again, it was the arts just bringing these two very different communities, but still they were young people, and they just have the same needs and issues and experiences and challenges.
But ours is what's given them that opportunity.
Yeah. And I suppose it's what complements that as well, and it's outcomes and outputs that we can't ignore, and we've tried to nurture as well. Is you're building confidence and skills as well, and equipping especially young people to be able to cope and do really well in a more globalised world, because the world's changing so much, and a lot of young people don't have the skills to deal with that. So most of them will leave here and travel abroad or go and live abroad. So hopefully what we do not only kind of deals with the conflict issues, but actually equips them to actually take that forward and do more positive stuff as a global citizen. Yeah,
that's really positive. And then obviously this showcase that you're going to be involved with in WOMEX is such a positive thing, not only for Beyond Skin but also for Northern Ireland to be on a world stage.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I like to think, especially what's happening in the world, it's a bit of a crazy place at the minute. It can get quite depressing when you put on the news, but we can be quite hard on ourselves as a nation here, or as a community here. But we have come such a long way to where we were, and we kind of forget that. And definitely, from my personal opinion, it is the driving force has been within the community arts sector and community sector has drove that forward. And from our experience, it's been music. So to kind of come on a massive global, platform like WOMEX and show the rest of the world this is how we are doing it, and hopefully they can take elements on board and take it back to other countries which are having similar issues. It's great to see as a beacon for using music as transformation for communities.
So exciting. And Darren, I know that you received a wonderful comment from the Chief Executive of the Arts Council for Northern Ireland, and she said that Beyond Skin is a driving force for interculturalism and for promoting diversity in Northern Ireland. That is pretty exciting.
A wonderful comment we've had. So it's lovely, and it's I suppose for us it's been a very organic journey.
Yeah.
It's just people we come across, where it's artists or just good people, skills people, and it's just when you get good people together who want to use their skills for the greater good, you kind of just give them the resources to do that and just let them go. And that's why we've operated as an organisation, is just letting people use their skills, get out there and do positive things, and take risks as well. We have really took a lot of risks. We've been working over the last 3 months with the Shankill Road Defenders flute band. And they're going to be performing at Culture Night this year and so on, along with some of our Kurdish and African Indian musicians and so on. So it's things like that which, it's not radically changing things overnight, but at least we're making the effort to, can we make a step forward here instead of the same things every year just come round and round again, and we're not afraid to take that step out there and put our name on the line and say we're going to take this risk, and if it backfires, but we're not going to sit still, and be comfortable,
So what is coming up in the future, apart from you getting ready for Culture Night? What else have you got coming up?
Quite a lot of projects. We're involved actually with Corrie Mila and Rural Community Network doing stuff up in the Causeway Coast and Glens. We're also developing accreditation courses through our WOMEX relationship as well, and also through Belfast Harbour. I have invested in our Sri Lanka project within Belfast, three additional schools. So we just finished Nettlefield there, and we've actually got the letters, the envelope smelled of Sri Lanka when it arrived there. So there are 3 schools in Belfast are linking up with schools to our Sri Lanka project, and that's a great one as well, because it's a nice balance, and it's kind of challenging the myth that the West here have all the answers, and other countries are playing catch up, and that's not correct at all. So Sri Lanka, they've been through a lot of worse conflict than we have here, but in some respects they're way ahead of us, and in other respects we're way ahead of them in kind of post-conflict development. So it's children learn from both. We're actually physically travelling there, they're exchanging letters and producing audio stuff, so and that's why again the music project Sri Lanka is part of the WOMEX presentation, because they're right on the front line of using music as a tool for bringing two communities together, and under very hard circumstances as well, so, and they're having great success also with that, which is wonderful, So we're very busy through our WOMEX program here, our own stuff, our parallel versing program, which is the Sri Lanka one, and all our partnership programs as well, and summer camps and so on, with quite a lot on our plate.
Okay. Well, Darren, congratulations on this inspiring opportunity to represent Northern Ireland.
Yes.
I'm really looking forward to find out more about how the event goes. And thank you very much.
No worries, and you can follow on Twitter. WOMEX.com is the website to see what it actually is as well. Great stuff. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, like that.